Welcome back to the Talking with Taylor podcast. I'm your host, Taylor, where we talk with anyone about anything, and hopefully everyone around the table will listen. And I'm so excited today to have a dear friend of mine that I've known for probably 6 or 7 years. And we met at a thing called Tri-State, and we're going to talk about that in just a moment. But Miss Abigail Dishner, how you doing, Abby?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I appreciate you being on today. We're going to talk about her new book, Claiming Beloved, and we'll tell you how you can get it in just a moment. But we want to dive into a few things about Abby, and then we want to talk about a little bit of Tri-State, and then we're going to hit this incredible book that I think everyone needs to go buy. It's called Claiming Beloved. You can get it on Amazon, and you can buy as many copies as you want for as many people as you want. And I think Abby would be okay with that if you did. And so hopefully you will. And I've had the opportunity to read through it. It's an incredible book. And so hopefully everyone that's listening will go grab them a copy. I got several copies for my students and for some of our staff here at Valley View. And so hopefully you'll check it out. So Abby and I met, like I said, a couple of years ago at Tri-State. So Abby, tell us a little bit about what Tri-State Choir is.
So it's a bunch of preteens and teenagers that get together and they form a choir. And so we practice every Sunday throughout the winter, and then come June, we go to Jacksonville, Florida on a week-long mission trip, and we sing at homeless shelters and just different organizations. And there are skits, songs, and people like Taylor come and join us, and they lead devotions for the week. And yeah, so.
It is a great week. Now, how long have you been a part of Tri-State? Because you were actually a part of it before you were a part of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. So mom became director maybe 2010, 11, maybe.
Okay.
Something like that. And so I would follow along with my American Girl doll, just, go wherever everybody else was.
Yep.
But I probably sang in it for 5 or 6 years.
Yep.
So,
And I guess I spoke we hadn't been able to do it the past couple of years because of COVID. But I guess I've spoke since 2015. So I guess the past 2 years we hadn't done it, right?
mhm.
Yeah, or maybe three. Yeah,
Yeah.
3 years after this
Wow.
year will be 3 years. So but it's an incredible ministry. I love Tri-State. I love everyone involved and love Miss Judy, and so the and Seth and everyone there that are doing a great job with Tri-State. And so but Abby, just a couple other things on what's going on with your new book. And so what really led you to write this book?
So I was 19, and I was just going through this season of what in the world am I going to do with my life? And so I'm a journaler. I'm not a good speaker. There are a lot more eloquent writers than me. But the way I get things out is by journaling. And so I just kind of hit a point where I was like, okay, God, you know, I have all these dreams of where I want to be in 10 years. But of course, we're not promised tomorrow. And, the circumstances I'm seeing, that's not what I want.
Mhm.
So get me to a point where I can believe that there's goodness in today and help my unbelief. And so that started with identity. Do you really believe that I love you? Do you really believe who I say I am? So that just kind of fueled it. And after journaling a lot, I was like, I'm just going to turn it into a book.
Well,
So,
I think that's a great way to create a book, is take what you've been working on, and because that's obviously what your passion is, and that's just fantastic. And so it's an incredible book, and that's the why behind it. But who is this book for? Who would this benefit the most?
so the targeted crowd would be high school girls,
Okay.
to young adult girls. I try to hit some points throughout the book for someone in every season, but of course, I've only gone through that targeted season. So that's really who it's for. I mean, it was for myself to start with,
Yeah.
and I just kind of said, okay, so share it. So,
Well,
yeah.
it's a fantastic book, and it's done really well so far. And we hope everybody that is listening will take the time to go check it out, go buy a copy, go leave a review on the book on Amazon. And so these type of projects really need ground support. And so obviously buying a copy is helpful, but when you get the copy, share the book on social media. And so, Abby, what's your social media handle so we can know and we can post copies of the book too and help promote it for you?
Yeah, Instagram is abby.dishner, and Facebook, I'm Abigail Dishner.
Cool. Well, all these social media links are very helpful. And this is, like I said, it's an incredible book. Abby's got a great story. And I think this book is going to be helpful for, working with youth. I see students every day, work with students every day. And so this book is incredible for that age group, exactly what she said. And so, but everyone I think can benefit from reading it. And so buy a copy for you, buy a copy for your friends, for your students. If you're a youth pastor, I think it's a great book to buy for your girls in your youth ministry. So go buy as many copies as you can. We'll have the links below. And so, Abby, before we go, is there anything else you want to leave us with? And again, thanks for being on today.
I would just say people need to know they're loved, and they need to know who loves them most. And so
Amen.
that's it. So
Well, I'm thankful that there are resources out there like your book that tell people, hey, you are loved and you need to know you're loved. And so you point them exactly to the one who loves them the most. And so, well, Abby, thank you so much for being on. I'm so proud of you, so excited for this project. And we're going to promote it. And hey, we'll just see where it goes. But Abby, thanks for being on today. And everyone, thank you so much for listening to the Talking with Taylor podcast.